What's up? Good morning, VeeFriends. Good morning, new friends, old friends. We are going to draw some stuff today, some comics. I'm going to do a warm-up sketch. I'm going to do opening up some of these minis. Let's just pick this one to open first thing. Going to do a shirt giveaway, draw some comics. I'm live every morning this week at 8 a.m. except for Friday we're doing 10 a.m. on Whatnot. Make sure you check that out. Good morning, good morning, good morning. What is VeeFriends? VeeFriends is over 280 new characters created by Gary Vaynerchuk. You might know him on the internet as Gary V, hence the name V and VeeFriends. They are designed to make positivity louder, make soft skills cool. Somebody asked me yesterday what soft skills were. You know, soft skills like gratitude, empathy, kindness, patience, your emotional intelligence. Right on. We've got the new VeeFriends cartoons out on YouTube. We'll take a look at those in a little bit. We've got the VeeFriends trading card game, which is very fun and collectible. Search eBay for some amazing what those are going for. And we've got these minis. They're little pencil toppers. There's some rare ones. I'm always looking for the detailed ones. Yesterday we pulled the detailed duck at the end. Today we're going to start the pencil topper off with, this is a live drawing stream, so I'll be drawing here in a minute. Good morning, Tyson. Good morning, everybody over there on Instagram. Good morning on TikTok as well. We're live on TikTok, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube. What do we got here? We've got a bubblegum heart trooper. He's just going to go right on the pencil, right on the pencil topper. Funny that I have a hanging out on top there is the heart trooper. It's just hanging out up there for me today. Good morning, Zen10, Steve, Craig, what's up? I just ordered a full bag of seasons 3 and 4 minis from Bisexual Barista. That's awesome. The coffee is hot and ready today. And I'm DJ Coffman, the cartoonist here at VeeFriends. I've got my coffee in my self-love mug. Somebody asked me who the J was. It's me. I'm DJ. Good morning. Be at New York Comic Con next week. I don't have an official booth schedule or anything like that. I'm going to be there just hanging around. You'll see me roaming around somewhere. VeeFriends Comics YouTube channel. Get in there, do that. I'm going to set my timers. Boy, is that good. Yeah, so we've got the comics. We got some cool comics going on behind the scenes. Hopefully I'll be able to talk about more of that real soon. We're building out a little comics division, you could say, here at VeeFriends. Oh, no, I don't want to do that yet. We got to do the warm-up. For today's warm-up, we are doing Vibing Vampire. Where is he at? Where'd he go? And Well-Connected Werewolf. And I don't have... So this is the warm-up today. I'm going to do a warm-up sketch. I always draw small. I've been drawing in some purple lately. No real reason. Morning AJ's Custom Rugs over there on TikTok. Good morning, TikTok. This is the VeeFriends live art comic stream. I'll take a look at your comments too, and then in a little bit, if you want to win a t-shirt for tomorrow, what you'll do is you'll email me today. So get a t-shirt going. Let's just go ahead and give away the t-shirt right off the bat for today, just to get it out of the way here. These are the names from yesterday. If you're watching live, I'm just going to spin this. The flywheel is what I'm calling it, because you're going to die fly in the middle. It looks like James K has won the shirt from yesterday. The shirts are, well, the shirts are over on the VeeFriends.com shirts, or VeeFriends.com shop. And then in here you can see we've got over 250 different characters that you can choose from. All of your favorite VeeFriends. If you don't know what VeeFriends is, well, check out VeeFriends.com. There's a different trait for everybody. There's a different animal or creature or being, or sometimes there's even food. You've got pea salad over there. There's Diamond Hands Hen. You can collect the shirt if you want a shirt today, or if you want a shirt tomorrow's drawing. Just all you have to do is email me comics@VeeFriends.com. That's it. I put all of your names in that little spin wheel, and away we'll go. So if you're watching and just joining here live, I appreciate you. I'll try to look at all the chat. Good morning, Stacy. Good morning, Earth Clicks. Tea brewing. Good. Everybody grabbing some hot liquids. Sam's on his way to the gym. Great, gym it up. This is kind of my gym. This is one guy. Yesterday, someone was running and watching. All right, this mama don't go. This mama don't go. The usernames are really small, so I'm like reading from far away. I'm watching 3 chats all at once. I'm watching Instagram, TikTok Live, and then over here on YouTube and the rest. So, good morning, everybody. Craig got his copy of Monkey Man Unleashed today. That's a wild comic book, my friend. I don't know if I've ever talked about it, but the person that wrote Monkey Man Unleashed is also the guy that's now writing Minions and Secret Life of Pets. My old friend, Brian Lynch, old comic writer friend. Okay, let's get into some warm-up action here for a few minutes, and then I'll open another mini. I'm gonna do Vibe and Vampire here, and I kind of want him to be I've already kind of drawn him dancing, but I like him dancing. We're gonna do it again. He's getting down. Vibe and Vampire is the character. We've got some Halloween characters here. Actually, let me just show you. These are from the Crocs. I think I'm going to give these away. These are the Croc giblets, or giblet. What do they call them? Gibbets, not giblets. Gibbets. These are our Halloween characters. So I'm kind of getting into the Halloween spirit here. October 8th. Maybe we'll give some of those away. I think they sold out on the one stream, but I've got a couple here. Yes, indeed. Do I draw everything? Do I draw everything? No, I don't draw everything. I can draw everything. I draw the comic strip for VeeFriends and some of the story development stuff. Most of the story development stuff now. So, but I don't draw the cartoons, if that's what you mean. The cartoons are drawn by an animation team. I don't have the patience. I do not have the patience for animation. I've only done very, very, very little bit of animation. But I have had, they take the comics that I draw and turn them into animations, which is cool. Not going to get too far into the details here. This is just a pose. bring this up. This is for his little pose here, vibing vampire. He's vibing, kind of just flowing, I guess, dancing. He feeds off the vibe. So if it's a bad vibe, he'll be a dead vampire. Double dead vampire. What else we got here? Yeah, I hope you enjoy those comics. We got 145 people watching across all of our channels right now. Thank you for watching, tuning in this morning. That tool you're using in Pad is so awesome. This is iPad Pro, and it's just sitting in a thing called a Sketchboard Pro, which is just a holder for it. It's quite. I'm always grateful to have this technology. 8-year-old me is like freaking out inside. I'm like always like, wow, this is so cool. And it also, I'll show it a little bit on the stream, and it'll record everything I'm drawing so I can do the playback. It also helps me keep track of my time, because sometimes you can get a little bit lost in your time. He's got a little vest kind of thing, little purple vest. He's got a little belt buckle that's kind of a V shape, I guess you could say. I'm just gonna go ahead and update it for our. I'm just gonna update the character right now. Let's do it, because I like this. I like this shape here. It's kind of a V shape. Let's just make it into a V, because it'll be vibing vampire. I like it. Just a little subtle V, doing it. I've got the blessing to make some alterations to things when I feel the need. Also, these characters don't always have to wear the same clothes. I mean, they do because they're characters, but we can mix it up. You might have seen Gary wearing a couple of the new shirts from, well, I don't know where they're, I'm not going to say where they're from because I don't know. But I'm not going to even talk about that too much anymore. But it's probably an upcoming collaboration of some kind. Planets. Oh, the name's escaping me. Really cool guys making those shirt designs. And different styles. We're playing with different styles for the VeeFriends. I think Gary showed off some of the stickers that you're gonna see at New York Comic-Con. New York Comic-Con. Is VeeFriends taking off? Like a vacation or blowing up, or I think VeeFriends are just getting started. Not many people beyond a certain group of people knew what VeeFriends was, and now we've got the new cartoon out, and the comics are coming out. More things are happening behind the scenes, so more people are going to get to know VeeFriends here. So it's a good time to be in VeeFriends, and it's a good time to get to know VeeFriends. If you're new to VeeFriends, let me know in the chat. If you want a t-shirt today or tomorrow, you just email me, comics@VeeFriends. I'll take all the names, and I'm going to spin the wheel to give away a free t-shirt. Just about every stream. And then Friday we might do some other cool stuff. So I like to reward the people that are hanging out in the streams live. Appreciate you. Hope you have a good day. I know everybody can't watch for the full 90 minutes. I'm usually live for 90 minutes. I hope my newborn enjoys as well. I think so. The new cartoon, I've seen some videos of parents watching it with their kids, and the kids want to watch it over and over again. And that's by design, because definitely Moonbug, the production company, is the one that do Coco Melon, which is one of the biggest kids channels or kids shows or whatnot in the world. So they know what they're doing. There's a lot of stuff behind the scenes strategically that they do, and messaging, visuals, all that stuff is built for, 6 to 10-year-olds probably. But I think as an adult, also it's just fun to look at. I like the 2D animation. I really appreciate that. I'm not a big fan of, I'm not a fan of 3D animation. I just kind of feel like 3D animation's a little lazy, to be honest. I like 2D animation. I don't know why. I prefer it better. My personal preference. Love the Halloween characters. His eyes are red too. Like, you won't see it in this like black and white sketch, but if I just shade in his eyes a little bit. Vibin' vampire. I'm gonna open his mouth. Yeah. He's like, yeah, I'm vibing. Yeah, looking forward to New York Comic Con next week. We'll have the Halloween pin. I'll show that real quick. Or at least I can show the art from the Halloween pin. Put like a ring on his finger there. Why not? He's kind of dancing. He's vibing vampire. Kind of want him vibing. We've got 1 minute left in my warm-up. Juliana, what's up? Good morning over on LinkedIn. Hey, that's cool. That's good to hear, Juliana. Thank you. She said, the vibe last morning set the tone for an amazing day. That's what I like to hear. Sometimes I second guess myself when I wake up. I wake up at 5 every day. And I'm walking my dog and I'm like, oh, do I really want, I'm dragging a little bit. I'm not superhuman. So I'm like, oh, I gotta go live. Why did I do this to myself? And I'm like, what? Can I just stay in bed or, just chill out on the couch with the dog? But then once I'm awake and walking around, I'm like, all right. And then when I get on and I've had conversations with people or read emails and stuff, I feel pretty energized. And I'm like, all right, let's do this. These vibes are bleeding here. These vibes are oozing. It's great. Green Dog, what's up? Over on X. Boy, I've gotten used to calling it X, and I don't know if that I like that. It's just like hammers into you over and over again. But now it's, every time I think about it now, I think of X. I don't like it. But change is all we have. It's the only thing we have. I like this little vibin' vampire. I liked yesterday's Zealous Zombie. Of course, our Jolly Jacko. If you're watching and you want to win a t-shirt tomorrow, just email me at comics@VeeFriends.com. It's the easiest way. I put your names in a random bucket. Draw a shirt tomorrow. Here's Motivated Monster and Alien from the other day. Running around throwing truth bombs on people. Not nice. Okay. So, before I get into the rest of the drawing, we've got this Heart Trooper topper here. I'm going to turn around here and spin the machine. Boy, season 4 is really low. Right. Nope. Did I do that right? Yeah. Okay. We've got purple versus pink in the chat. Purple versus pink in the chats. That means everybody. I'll scan your comments while I'm drawing here. I'll answer some questions if you have them. If you're an artist out there, we get a lot of artists tuning in, asking questions. Somebody said, I wish I could draw better. Well, you're talking to the right guy, because I'm going to motivate. I'm going to try and encourage you to draw every day. It's the only way to get better. It's the only way to get better at anything, really, is to work on it every day. Got to put the time in. Okay, what do we got? I know what's going to happen already. I can see it. I'm going to give it 2 more seconds. Purple versus pink. There's literally no pink that I can see. One pink. Zen Lotus over on TikTok. We got, I'm going to read them off over here. Purple, purple, purple. Instagram. We've got over on TikTok. I don't see anything yet. Then over on, over on YouTube's going to put it over the top. Purple, 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 purple. That's it. So we're going to try to, what we're doing here is I try to knock off, these are just little mini breaks just for funsies. And again, if you don't know what these are, don't really worry about it too much. Don't worry yourself too much, but we've got these vending machines around the country. If you've got a business or something and you'd like these minis, we direct people to your business through a map on our website. There's some rarities of these collectible VeeFriends and these 4 seasons that we have now. I'm always looking for, my favorites are the detailed. So let's see if we can knock off this character. We've got a gold cynical cat. That beats a bubblegum. The bubblegum smell like bubblegum. The snoz fruits taste like snoz fruits. That's our gold cynical cat. We can beat cynicism today, I think. We can do it. Let's take a look at yesterday's comic, if you wouldn't mind. Go into Instagram and commenting on this comic on the on our Insta. This was up last night. I started drawing it yesterday. You can see the situation was Bad Intentions has made a trade with this chocolate for our character called Who Was Born in 1997. That is the character name. This was last night's comic. So I'm directing you to go take a look at it. Like it, comment it. Say you're watching the stream right now. Helps with engagement. Helps us spread the word about VeeFriends. So there we go. Whoops. I can't believe you traded me all this chocolate for my bad candy. Thanks. He's like, it's almost too good to be true. All the candy. Now he's like, hey, take this and hand me back all that chocolate. He's like, a giant toothbrush? Why? He's like, that's the deal. Take it or leave it, kid. And he's taking it. Really, he's like confused. And now the rabbit's running away with the sack of candy. He goes, I don't know what just happened. He took all of the candy. And Jolly Jackos says, looks like you accepted that, but didn't read the fine print. And he's like, what? What do you mean? He's like, look there. Look there. And now he's reading the fine print. By accepting this toothbrush, you agree to relinquish all candy to Bad Intentions in perpetuity, forever, ever, and all time. What does perpetuity mean? Nothing good. It's a contract joke. Surprise, you thought it was a candy joke, and it turns out to be a contract joke. Silly. So if you like that comic, let's take a look at the... People asked me to do the time-lapse replay what I talked about earlier. You can see how it comes together. I work on the sketch, the composition sketch, kind of figure it out, how tall the characters are and whatnot. And then we get into the penciling. Did the inking yesterday, and then you can see that I wrote the rest of it. And then I was kind of messing around a little bit with this, the composition of this panel too, trying to figure out how things went. I knew that the last panel was going to be a close-up of the small print of the toothbrush. So we can see here, that was a pretty interesting view, something different. I'm not a fan of just two characters just talking heads all the time. It's okay to do every once in a while, but I like to change it up a little bit. Who was born in 1997 is one of our characters. I guess it's an internal mystery as to who that actually is. It's based on someone. I don't know. I don't really let that bother me. I just draw the character and let's go. Maybe someday Gary will give us the secret origin of who was born in 1997. So yeah, you can see here how it all comes together. We'll take a look at the total time on this one. There, the colors come in. One of my favorite parts is to do the backgrounds like that. I just shade in and do some painting, digital painting there. Those black, what I do is I draw a layer of black and then I fade it out to make the different saturation for the, like, basically subtle bushes or something like that. That's how that came together yesterday. Very good. I liked it. I like the colors on that one. Really. Canvas, if I go to Canvas and I go to Canvas information, statistics, that one took me 5 hours, 12 minutes of drawing time on screen. So, you know, it's almost a full work day. And what we really want is for it to pie. Like we want to get over 400 likes on the Instagram on that. That would be great. And then they'll make it into an animation. Yeah. Okay. Good morning. Corso's over in the chats. What's up, Corso? Good plug. Corso and I will be live on Friday on Whatnot. VeeFriends.com/whatnot. Let's just take a look at that actually. I want to show you what I mean. VeeFriends. Whoop. Not Beef Friends. VeeFriends.com/whatnot will take you a little shortcut to our Whatnot channel. Our upcoming shows are over here on Whatnot. Today at 2 p.m. there is a VeeFriends versus trading card gameplay, TCG. Someone asked me what TCG means. Trading card gameplay. Tomorrow at 3:15 is Burn Island. I'm not going to explain what Burn Island is. Just check it out. It's hard to explain to newbies, but what I'd really like you to do, there's a 55 box break. They're going to open up the boxes of cards on Thursday live, and then we've got Corso and I on Comics Jam live Friday. A little bit something different, something similar to this. I'll be drawing live, but we'll be jamming out some different stuff, giving away some things. If you're over there, go ahead and click the reminder button or the bookmark. You gotta get that. 75 people are marked for that one. That's really cool. We're beating Burn Island right now. It's not a competition, but wouldn't it be cool if we had like 300 people waiting for that Comics Jam? And who knows what surprises we might have in store. I don't even think we know yet. We're just gonna roll with it. I'll be live at New York Comic Con 2 next week. Corso will be there as well. And if you want a t-shirt today, for tomorrow, I'll draw the t-shirt tomorrow. All you have to do is email me at comics@VeeFriends.com right now. Just say, hey, I'm watching the stream. I'll take you up on your offer, and then I'm gonna pick some random winners tomorrow. I'm also gonna do I'm also gonna give these away tomorrow as well. These are gibbets, little Halloween gibbets of our Halloween characters. I'm gonna give these away with the shirt tomorrow. I think that's fun to remember that I said that. Someone will remind me. I'll remind myself. They're sitting right here. I'll remind myself. All right. We are going to do something a little bit different today with a strip idea that I have. I'm going to get into drawing an actual new comic. You'll be able to see this one tomorrow at some point. Go back to my red. Open more minis. Well, you know, I gotta draw comics too. I'm here till 9:30, so I'm here for another hour. Matter of fact, I should probably set a alarm for 9:30 a.m. in case we get lost in the shuffle. Great. All right. I'm gonna zoom in on one of my ideas here. On the board. I don't want to do that one. Where is the one that I want to do? Nope. I don't want to draw that one right now. I want to draw one that I can't find on my board here. Let's see. I'm going to find it. One moment. I remember what it was. Let's just get into that. I'm going to start with a little composition sketch. We need like a city skyline a little bit. And probably a little line like that. What it's going to be is a guy tightrope walking. I got to figure out this pose here, so we're going to do that together. It looks like he's maybe like a little out of control. A little wobbly. Blow that up. Kind of want to get the height of the panel using that, so I'll make him up there. Fade that out a little bit. And then I can get in here and actually work on some details of that. Juliana will pass on the fairy tale pins. You don't have to, or pass on the Halloween pins. She's more of a fairy tale girl. Juliana, if you win, I'll throw in a Fearless Fairy something or other for you. I think I've got a comic sticker over there. Only if Juliana wins, though. If you win, I'll throw in a Fearless Fairy sticker for you. I will remember that. What am I drawing? Well, let's see. Hang out for a little bit. Right now, I'm drawing a person who's tightrope walking. So I just want to focus on just this piece. So I'm going to draw that little hand holding. It's going to be a little smaller, so I don't need to be too detailed. I'm just going to draw the little pole. It has to be a little bit longer. I never really understood balancing acts. I'm not afraid of heights, but I'm like, man, what up? Let's see, if you were holding you would be holding it like this, so your thumb would be on the outside. Okay. So we'll call that the fingers. It's fun to work on a different kind of pose than just something. Boring. Kind of want this person to look a little shaky. So I'll just denote where the shape of the foot is, and then we'll get in there and start working on some tightrope walking shoes. They look a little unstable. These motion lines everywhere. Maybe this person's trying to impress people by doing this. Some death-defying. Now they're freaking out a little bit. Little freak out. What's going on over on TikTok? Saw the one short, or yesterday's comic did really well on TikTok. Don't know why. You never know. You never know what's gonna hit different places. It's kind of very random. One comic might do well on Instagram and not do well on TikTok and vice versa. Like 10,000 views last night on. This guy looks a little unstable. And yeah, this foot needs some fixing. Do that. I don't know what kind of haircut they'll have. Sometimes it's just when I'm doing like a random human, it's kind of like whatever comes out. I like that. Eyes a little bit bigger. We always use like alliterate. I can't stop thinking about alliteration names. We always do that with like Workout William and Bare Minimum Bob. This would be like Tightrope Terry. What are you doing up here, Tightrope Terry? Why are you doing this? Who are you trying to impress with this? Oh, maybe, it might be cool if this was one that kept going across panels like that. Like, yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. Just kind of naturally swooped across. And we'll have the building here. We won't see the bottom of the building because I want to. Hope everybody's having a good morning, Tuesday morning. Do a little more detail on these. Wait to do the detail, some of the details with inks. You know. I actually don't like this right here. I'm going to get rid of this. I want to do something else with that spot. Instead, we will make that top of the building there. Morning, VeeFriend the Bees, what's up? How's it going? $287 people watching across all of our channels right now. I'm afraid of heights. Watching this drawing come to life makes my feet tingle. I love comics when spread over the other frames. Yeah, so something like this, I'll probably do one of those ones where you slide into. And now it really looks like he's like, so if he's coming from here and he's over here, I'll connect these panels so that the slide works. You know what I mean? I haven't done one of those in a little while. So now we're kind of drawing two panels at once. So he's coming this way. So now I want him to be leaning, like lurching forward here. Like he's about to really go. Oh yeah, one foot's on the, since that was this way, I think it needs to be kind of like this way. Animator will have fun with that. That's fun. Appreciate you guys hanging out. If you're new to VeeFriends, let me know in the chat. And if you haven't said it in a while, let me know what VeeFriend's your favorite VeeFriend. We'll reset the stream here in a minute as soon as I get this post down. But now he's like really freaking out. So I'm gonna someone else asked for more process videos. I think that you mean like the sped up ones. I can let's see what I can do here. Maybe I'll show another one in a minute. We've got 2 minutes until another mini break. I've got my little timer set over here. I don't know if I can pick this up without... No, I'm not gonna. Doesn't matter. I was gonna show you. Oh, I'm looking down. You're never supposed to look down, right? I'm gonna die. I think over here I'm just gonna have a little bit of a for just a spot of reference here for my persuasive or perspective pigeon. Is what I mean. Can't find my there we go. Got it. Got him. It's really small. this bird's going to be saying here. It's like, who are you trying to impress? Or even like, what are you doing? Who are you trying to impress up here? We'll get the details on the bird there. That's fun. So from that to, and I think we're gonna have a different character standing here. Second. Zoop. He's gonna be like, I'm gonna die. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? Here. Let's just put the words in real quick. Show you that part too. It's not something I usually show, but get in here and do this. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? Pretty straightforward. Or what are you trying to prove? Would be better. Westerns again. Yeah, I got this little break of music here. Where did you get the inspiration for the comic with Jack and Reflective Rhino, where Jack doesn't want the world to know his secrets? Well, that's interesting. Let me pull that comic up. So if you want to go to the VeeFriends comics, we can go to Comic Corner, or actually I can go to All Characters on the VeeFriends website. All Characters. We can go to Reflective Rhino. He should be tagged if we want to see the only comic that Reflective Rhino is in. The question was, where did I get the inspiration for the comic with Jack and Reflective Rhino? So if you go to that, you'll see He's tagged in this comic. You can see, we'll read this one. Tough day at school, Jack. Oh, hey, Reflective Rhino, I'm fine. I want to talk about something, but I don't want the world to know. He says, I understand. You know, sometimes I just whisper to this tree. She's a really good listener and keeps all my secrets safe. He's like, And so Jack is speaking to this tree who's just listening. And he feels better. I knew you would. I think the inspiration for this was kind of like, there's a lot of little kids, or there's humans in general. We all have problems that, you know, we don't want to tell other people about. Not that we're ashamed or whatever, or like there's things that are on our mind. And so therapy, you know, therapy is definitely one of the, like, how do you go talk to someone who's just going to listen and you're going to just get it out, whatever it is. You want to talk about it, but you don't want the world to know it yet, whatever it is. You might be going through some stuff. You don't want people to worry about you, but you need to talk to somebody. So it's definitely a therapy. Specifically for the little kids, though, I know there's a lot of little kids. I mean, just I know this from raising kids and also being around other kids. They have a lot of thoughts, you know. They've got, like, when you were a kid, did you ever worry about dying? Where you just can't, like that feeling when you're a kid where you're like, wait a minute, that can't be true. Like you just end and then that's it. And like, like you just like get that dread. I think most kids kind of feel that at some point. It's kind of a general thing. So that's kind of where the inspiration came from, was like needing to talk to somebody about something you're worried about, and finding a good listener. And here we've got the listening tree. So that was one of the comics. It was a fun one. It's a good one. I want to revisit that a little bit, but maybe in a different format. So yeah, that was a fun one. Thanks for bringing that up. It's good. One of the good ones. How you guys doing over on TikTok? Hello. Thanks for chilling out over there. Most people are on X, or most people are on, you know, I like people to be on the YouTube channel. Anyways, let's reset this stream. Let's do another spin of the wheel, or the spin of the machine. Nope. Yellow versus pink. Let's do that. We got yellow versus pink in the chat. Yellow versus pink in the chat. We'll try to knock off the golden cynical cat here. Probably unlikely. I hear it. Interesting, I hear a woodpecker outside. There's a woodpecker out. Woody Woodpecker has joined the... pecking at the tree back there. Where am I? Pink versus yellow in the chat. Okay, here we go. Pink. Pink, pink, pink. Yellow, pink. Pink it is. This is a season 3 mini. Let's see if we can knock off the golden cynical cat. I hope so. I like cynical cat, but I also love to hate cynical cat. I don't like cynicism. You know, it's real easy to be cynical. Looks like a good one in here. It's kind of a dark shape, it looks like. Oh boy, we've got a diamond. Oh no, no, no! No! A diamond alert ape. Oh, he's got some fuzz on him from carpet. Darn it. Alright, I think that beats the golden. Just because he's rare. Oh man, I'm wiping these out today. These guys are a little... We need to make games. We need to make special games for these minis. And I got fuzz all over. I'm gonna have glitter. I'm just gonna go with it. He's gonna glitter me up. But I'll feel pretty then. He's a diamond alert ape. Like I said, there's only a 2% chance of pulling that. They glow and they glitter. So, you know. What is this? What is this? This is the VeeFriends Making Comic stream. I am breaking some of these minis too. These are mini breaks. They're little pencil toppers. They come out of these vending machines. If you're in a business that wants a vending machine, go to VeeFriends.com, look up minis, have a conversation, maybe with Corso or somebody on the team about getting some mini machines in your business. And there's also a map where you can go find where to get them. But they're wonderful little pencil toppers. I love them. I'm always looking for let's compare. I'm always looking for this was a detailed alert ape, and this is the diamond version. It's kind of just really speckled. That's why I really like the detailed versions the most. I feel like little friends hanging out. As I'm drawing the comics, it makes sense, right? So. Draw some hentai. No, I'm sorry. Wrong stream. Wrong stream. I'm sure there's plenty of that out there that you can. If that's your jam. Futurama? Is that what you meant to say? Futurama? Futurama hentai? No. Can't do that. Could do that, but I'm not gonna do that. Alright, let's get in here and work on some of these inks for 904. Detail are my favorite too. Corso and I are in agreement. I'm gonna fade out this guy now. And then we'll get in here and work on some details on this. I think I'm gonna work on the pigeon first. No, I can't do that. I gotta work on the tightrope first. Okay. Go to the ink slayer. Get some lines in here. Oh, I gotta do the whole line, so. Oh, too thick there. Nope, too straight. All right. Oh boy. Nope. That's good enough. Oh, darn it. Having some hard times there. And I also want to get rid of the frames between these panels, because I'm going to make one big long connected panel now, so that the city, the buildings down there can be all one city, and we're kind of just walking across the scene. That's pretty good. Good morning, B-Town. Good morning. Have I ever done a Batman drawing? I have. Right now I'm working on the VeeFriends comics. Thought about doing a request show though, you know, but got a lot of work to do. So this is my job, working on the VeeFriends comic strips. So you're basically in part of my work day, the very beginning of my work day. So that's what we're gonna do there. Very good. Appreciate you watching, hanging out. 360 people watching across all of our channels. We're live on Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, X. This must pie, Juliana says. I hope so. Speaking of which, and also, let's remind everybody, if you'd like a t-shirt, a free VeeFriends t-shirt, you can email comics@veefriends.com. I will put your names into a random, look at this glitters. Oh boy. I'll put your name into a random drawing and drawing on tomorrow. I'll pick the winner on tomorrow's stream. It'll look a little something like this. James K won today. I'm gonna spin that wheel and you're gonna win. And tomorrow I'm also gonna give away these Halloween gibbets. You'll win a shirt and some gibbets. Does that sound fun? These are our Halloween characters at VeeFriends. Our Crocs collaboration. And if you're new to VeeFriends and watching, there seems to be a few people here. VeeFriends is over 280 characters, new characters created to make positivity louder, make soft skills cool, with gratitude, kindness, patience, empathy, accountability. We got Alpha Alligator hanging out. He's the alpha, I guess. Created by Gary Vaynerchuk. You might know him on the internet as Gary V. If you don't, well, check him out. He's the V in VeeFriends. We've got the VeeFriends cartoons now. Cartoon show on YouTube Kids and YouTube. Great for parents and kids and everybody, really. If you think about it. Different types of lessons there. VeeFriends trading card game. There's some gameplay action happening later today on the Whatnot. The VeeFriends minis. Vending machines, and then I'm doing the VeeFriends comic books, comic strips. This is the place for that. Friday, Corso and I will be live on Whatnot at 10 a.m. 10 a.m. Friday, Comics Jam, which is very similar to this, but we'll be giving away some things, some fun things. So get over to VeeFriends.com/whatnot, and you will be able to see the upcoming schedule. Today it's 2 p.m. VeeFriends Versus, trading card gameplay, Burn Island tomorrow, 55 box break on Thursday, and Comics Jam on Friday. Go ahead and hit the reminder button there. Did anyone do it during the stream? I'm curious. 71 person did. All right, we'll grow that throughout the week. But we might have some fun surprises on that show, live from here and New York. Corso's up in New York. Okay, what else? The VeeFriends Comics YouTube channel. I'm just doing some plugs here real quick. You can see the Comics YouTube channel. That's where we're live right now. We are live right now. We've got daily shorts coming out that look a little something like that. They're animated versions of the comics. Does it play? Oh, there we go. No. Cool little animated versions of the comic strips and voiced over. I don't have the audio running through this, but fun way to re-experience or get into the VeeFriends daily comic strips, daily style comic strips, and that's what I'm drawing right now. Back to this, and our VeeFriends cartoons are also up on VeeFriends Cartoons on YouTube. 3-minute episodes every Saturday. Check that out. Back to drawing the comics now. What a week. It has been a crazy week. When are you headed to New York? I think I get up, I fly in on Tuesday, and I'll be there for like an entire week. So I'll be around. I just don't know what my schedule is yet. But we'll do Dan. We'll set up some kind of meetup this time, somehow, some way, for sure. Uh-oh, what did I do? He's so small. Let's go back to the other. My cat is singing. Out of this room, you can't hear it, but this is our perspective pigeon. My cat gets really lonely downstairs. She thinks she's alone and she'll run around meowing. That's Miss Peach. Princess Peach. Sometimes she would sit on the back of my chair. She doesn't do that anymore. She realized she was being a spectacle on the live streams. And she's like, I'm nobody's entertainment. This cat. Today in space, what's different about daily comics from putting out a comic book series? Good question. I'd say daily comic strips are more like, not gags, but just one-off things, one-off ideas, kind of meme-ish in a way. And then the comic books themselves are more of like long-form stories. So we might have like an origin story per se for one of the characters. Let's say it's like Fearless Fairy's origin story. So you get to see like a little more dramatic. It's a little bit different way of writing it and creating it. Just a different approach. The comic pages look a little bit something like this. They're more standard comic page size sort of things. Standard comic page size. I don't know what that is. 6x10 or something like that. And kind of like a longer form adventure, I kind of see them as little mini movies or something, so we can, hopefully get a like a live action series of some kind would be really fun. But there's a whole world that we'll be building out with VeeFriends that's going to be really story driven. And then the comic strips themselves are just kind of like, you know, little thoughtful ideas. Comics are all comics, but I like to mix the two a little bit. To where I'm going to move him down just a nudge. Or make him a little bit bigger. A very large pigeon. I think there will be things that you see in the comics, the comic books, that you'll go, oh, I saw something like that in the comic strip, or he teased this in the comic strip. You know? Even just subtle things, like background things that you might not have noticed before, might make sense in the future for people that are really paying attention to the comics. And I just like to do that also for myself. I was talking to an artist yesterday, a wonderful artist. There will be some different artists working on the scripts that I'm writing. I'm kind of overseeing that part and building out the teams and stuff, so you'll be hearing about that real soon. But she was, as I was guiding her through the VeeFriends world, she was kind of like, wow, this is way deeper than what I saw online. And I'm like, yeah, that's what I was instructed to do from Gary. He wants to go deeper with the characters and the storytelling. And I'm like, all right, let's do it. So there will always be that surface fun and escapism, but there's really something to think about with the characters or the situations, or maybe give you a different perspective of how to look at something you're dealing with in your own life. And I'm pretty excited to work on those things. It will be a fun time. I can't say any more than that. It'll be rocking and rolling soon. Soon. We've got the machine building behind the scenes for that. I don't like that hand. Rebecca, hello. Happy Tuesday, everybody. People are on their way to work. Hope you have a good day at work. Don't let anything get you down. I'm gonna be very vague right now. But I just was talking to a friend yesterday who was having a pretty stressful events happening at their job. Nothing related to VeeFriends. This is another person totally outside of this realm. And there was some, just trying to enjoy the evening a little bit, and work kind of crept in and kind of ruined their day or their evening for a little while. And I was like, well, some days be like that. I think working on VeeFriends is definitely I've got these characters and they're in my head. So someone's I'm seeing some stressful situation develop, and I immediately go to a character where I'm like, well, some days be like that, and you just gotta power through it and look for the lesson or the challenge. Whatever challenge is in front of you, you're gonna learn something from it. There's no failure, that kind of stuff. Change the perspective. So perspective pigeon here. A slight shift in perspective is really the balance that you need. Things suck today, but there's always going to be a chance. Every day is a new chance for some new opportunity or to change, to be like, you know what? I'm going to do something totally different. Let's do it. maybe that's the day. Maybe today's the day for you. Dan hasn't picked out his shirt yet. Yeah, it's really fun. It's definitely like playing toys. How long have I been drawing VeeFriends comics? Andrew asked. Officially, I've been drawing VeeFriends comics since January 1st this year. So we've done quite a few daily comic strips and then Sunday style strips. And then Gary said, let's do more big comic. Let's do more big story focused comics. So I've kind of pivoted into that a little bit, but I'm not abandoning the daily style comics are still one of my passions here. I feel like we can put out a lot more content, and now we see the fruit of that, like with the daily comic dubs over on our YouTube channel. Those are like little animated versions of the comic strips. There's even opportunities in the future that some of these things that we might see as just a gag or like a one-off idea might actually become a deeper story. Like, who is this fella? Tightrope Terry. I don't know. Tightrope Terry or Tightrope Tommy? Who's he trying to impress? He's putting his life on the line. That could be a metaphor for a lot of things, If you're working a job and you're like out there on a tightrope, you're risking your life. Sometimes you wouldn't know it, but the stress that you're putting on yourself is definitely walking a tightrope where you're one step away from doom and no safety net. Why are you doing that to yourself? Who are you trying to impress? Right? You don't even know you're doing it sometimes. You're just like, what the hell? Why am I doing this? Why am I risking my health and well-being for, this thing that you're working on? Unless you're super duper passionate about it, then you just you've abandoned all safety because you must do it. Putting your life on the line, literally. DJ, can you open up the money? Can I open up the money? I don't know. Does money open up and there's something secret inside there? Minis. All right, let's do a mini. Yeah. All right. I'm going to go ahead and pick one from the side here. No. I'm going to go ahead and spin. I'll spin the wheel. I'll spin the... We will do it from this one. Let's do a season 1. I don't do that very often. They're getting a little bit rare. Green versus light blue in the chat. Let's do that to kick off this stream. Which one's it going to be? Blue versus green. Blue versus green. Brick by brick. I only spun that machine for you, Helmet. I was just going to grab some of these ones that have been discarded, like our yellow here. I'm going to open up this yellow one too, but I just want to know. Season 1 versus season 3 here. We got green, blue, green. All right. Blue it is. No green. Well, surprise. How many did I open? I opened 1, 2, 3. Let's see if we can knock off the diamond alert ape. Let's do this really quickly. It's 9:26 in the morning. Eastern Time. We've got a bubblegum adaptable alien. That does not beat the Diamond Alert Ape. I'm going to go ahead and open up this Season 1. I don't do Season 1 very often. Yesterday I pulled a Decisive Duck out of one of the early seasons. Let's pop this open and see who's going to be in this. We're trying to beat the Diamond. And we've got a Lava Flexing Fox, does not beat. And I just have this yellow one, this sad yellow one that's been hanging out. Let's just open him up. This will be a little extra one today. Why not? Why not? Let's do it. We've got a Emerald Passionate Parrot. The winner of the minis today is definitely the Diamond Alert Ape. I've got glitter. You can't see it. There's glitter all over me now. It's a little gift that keeps on giving. Throw those in the recycling bin. And then we will be back tomorrow. Again, if you would like a shirt, there's 390 people watching. You can just email me at comics@VeeFriends.com. I'm going to take all of your names from today, and I will draw it tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. Eastern Time stream. That is what is up. Yeah? Sounds good? Thanks for watching today. It's been 90 minutes of drawing some comics. Azam, what's up? He's really happy before he heads out to school right now. That's awesome. Hope you're drawing some stuff at school today, Azam. Listen to your teachers too, but you know. Right on. Love that. Green is lucky. I'm looking through comments here. Andrew read Meet Me in the Middle to his kids last night. That's awesome. We got the children's book out there too. Gary's children's book, VeeFriends children's book. The cartoons, check those out. Let us know what you think. Gary loves your feedback for those. And we'll see you tomorrow. And again, remember, Friday, Whatnot, Comics Jam, Corso and I, hanging out for a spell. Doing something a little bit different. Yeah? Let's do that. See you tomorrow, guys. Appreciate you, and don't forget, VeeFriends are forever.